Another answer from God, not from you. Another answer to nations, not to us. We have been answered. Very well, don't worry. We have been answered. So there are these nations where you have been some time back. In the Arab nations. I have remembered them. Because they are now threatened with violence, water. You left to give good sun. But it is now covered with water. With water.
They have water.
Everywhere, even near your home, where you have been, it is now water. Even where you have been staying, it is now pure water. You cannot enter the house from front. They use the back door there. Because it's rain. So I am using the grape to humble water, as a deliverance package to them, that all nations under United Arab, but in food, I don't know. You say it is ending. What is the meaning of ending? So United Arab nations are hereby commanded to look at water not as an issue now, because being humbled now, to receive, so that they may prepare for another shape of the building. They have good buildings. They told God, no one can break this building. So there are some buildings which God is going to shake in those nations after this water, so that it can do anything. Only, not anger. God is not angry with any man, but so that He still controls. He still controls everything man can make on this land. So I humble every water as I pray to God. Now I pray. As I pray to God, if you have allowed them to manage the water, especially Dubai, on the airport, so that Uganda can see that anything can happen on the airport, and look at these airports which are far, and start taking their pillars. Take their pillars to monitor the landing of other planes. Hey. But I have them all. So any landing site in Uganda, it is a time the government look at it, because this airport is going to be covered. So what of process? It's going to be covered by water, not by wind, not by anger, but by water for a season. So they should look at another alternative. If they think Moses has not seen it, those who saw how the Bible was going to be flooded, they saw it. I have seen this. Because I was told to pray for the bird over earthquake. It is what I saw. I did not see the water. But now since they have told me, and I have seen it in Dubai, I warn my nation not to wait for this to happen, and they start to look at Uganda and Kenya, then they have issues in them. Better arrange those which are internal. They can help for a season. This is not long term. Only 1 month, and you get an answer. So these good rains you are seeing are not activating crops alone to grow. They are also activating prayer to call upon God, because water occupies some land which has been gazetted for them. Entebbe Airport is one of them. I thought we shall have finished building this new stadium, which they said it cannot be flooded by any water in the airport. They said there is a construction going on where water cannot penetrate.
Maybe money. They have their problem of money.
So I thought we shall have finished, but now God says it is nearer than their plan. So it's only still need God. We still need, surely, we have good news for Dubai, and these other few nations that are covered by water, that the water is going, so that the shaking of the earthquake can pass through, and they know that revival has touched them in that way. We don't want people to die. If God is the one acting, people don't die. But if you say man acts, they can kill any.
Powerful view, Allah.
Dubai has been hit by major floods as rainy weather leaves the streets filled with water in the major United Arab Emirates city. On Thursday, Dubai police even said people should stay indoors. In a statement, the police said, "For your safety, please remain cautious as unstable weather conditions are expected in the coming hours, and avoid going out unless it is absolutely necessary until midday on Friday." Rain is expected to continue in Dubai and Abu Dhabi through Friday. It's the UAE's heaviest rainfall since records began 76 years ago. Private sector companies in the United Arab Emirates' regions most impacted by the recent heavy rainfall have been advised to adopt a remote work policy on Friday. The Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization issued this directive to safeguard the health and well-being of employees whose roles allow for remote work. This announcement follows a decision in Dubai requiring all government staff to work remotely to avoid the adverse weather conditions. Authorities in Abu Dhabi and Dubai have called on the public to remain vigilant as the country experiences heavy rain, high winds, thunder, and lightning. The downpour, worsened by a lack of storm drains, hobbled Dubai Airport, the world's busiest hub for international passengers. Flights on Thursday night and Friday morning were delayed and others were cancelled. Some of these included Emirates flights to London Gatwick, Heathrow, and Frankfurt. Fly Dubai services were also cancelled, specifically to Warsaw and Bahrain. Public beaches, parks, and popular attractions such as Global Village in Dubai were closed to ensure public safety. Pictures showed cars struggling to get through the water on Thursday. Footage shared online showed water filling the streets on Thursday. In a video recording that went viral on various social media, a landslide buried a car in Jabal Jais and caused a long traffic jam. Amid the weather alerts, several videos on social media platform X shows the iconic skyscraper Burj Khalifa hidden as clouds take over the skyline in Dubai. Torrential rain hit several parts of the United Arab Emirates early on Thursday, with residents in some areas experiencing flooding and even hail. In Ras Al Khaimah, rain poured steadily in the early hours of Thursday morning. Resident Soni Salim said she woke up with a start due to the sound of the thunderstorm. It was really heavy thunderstorm and rain, she said. I woke up to the sound of objects flying away due to the heavy rain. By the time I was awake, water had seeped into my house through the windows and the main door. My bedroom, the hall, and the children's room all had water all over the floor. RAK police sent out an alert to residents on their mobile phones, warning them about the changing weather conditions, heavy rain, and strong winds. Authorities cautioned people to be careful around ponds and streams. The social media account of Storm.ee showed hailstones in some parts of the emirate as well. Funnel clouds have been spotted over northern Ras Al Khaimah as unstable weather continues to affect the emirate, with rainfall expected to persist in the coming hours. A video circulating online shows the striking weather phenomenon forming over the sea and stretching up into the clouds. Al Quain residents also experienced steady rain in the morning. The rain continued to fall steadily since far where I live in the Al Haditha area, said Ahmed. It stopped after a few hours. Luckily the roads were not too bad, and my son left for work.
شوفوا تأثيرات الرياح الإعصارية اللي فيها. لا إله إلا الله. شوفوا شو قايل. شوف. إعصارية. جزاه الله خير. كل مال طلبات. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. بدأ البرد.
United Arab Emirates weatherman Mohammed Sajjad took to social media to share videos of the downpour in UAQ and parts of Sharjah. The video showed dark clouds gathering and rain battering down, causing water ponds on the roads. Another RAK resident, Suish Araham, said the impact of the storm became clear only after daybreak, when people stepped outside and surveyed their surroundings. In the morning, we noticed that a few cars had been damaged, he said. Some vehicles were hit by falling tree branches and debris during the night. It all happened suddenly, so most people had no idea until they came out in the morning. He added that the damage was not limited to vehicles alone. In some areas, footpaths were littered with broken branches, while parking spaces were partially blocked by debris that had been blown or washed down by water and in winds. A few cars parked close to trees and along residential pathways appeared to have borne the brunt of the impact, he said. Abdul Rahim, a grocer in Ras Al Khaimah, said waterlogging on a few roads has made commuting difficult for residents and affected daily business activity in some areas. Water is clogged on a few roads, and it has made the commute a bit difficult, he said. Some business establishments have remained closed because water has seeped into their shops. They are waiting for the water on roads to recede before reopening. He added that while the rain had eased by morning, the aftereffects of the overnight downpour were still being felt across neighborhoods, particularly in low-lying commercial areas. In parts of Dubai and Abu Dhabi, residents reported cloudy weather and light drizzle. Unstable weather conditions are expected to continue in the country as a period of low-pressure system has developed over the Middle East. The thunderstorm is expected to intensify on Thursday and continue until Friday.